Hello, hi.
Hi, teacher. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
use the phone to. Um, can you call you again? Call me again, or I call back for you.
Okay, call me. Okay, so whenever you're ready. All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
All right, hi.
All right. Hi.
Is there any
Name
problem?
right? No, no
Okay.
problem now.
All right, how are you today, Dana?
Oh, I study all day.
How's your weekend?
Weekend, very
Mhm.
boring.
Because you did not go somewhere, right? I think you
Yeah,
just stay at home
yeah,
and studied.
yeah. Or go to coffee shop study.
Mhm. Okay. Do you have any friends from university who have the same plan as yours?
Uh, no, but they all work now, so
Mm,
just me want to study abroad.
okay. May I know the reason why do you really want to study abroad? Is it your own decision, your parents' decision, someone's decision?
Is many brothers not
Hmm.
brothers they are my mother's friends and my mother's companies.
Okay.
Yeah, they give me many advice and
Hmm.
push me want to try it and keep trying and wanted to more learn.
Hmm.
I want because I have a time.
Okay. I hope you don't mind me asking, but I am quite curious. Are you the only one, only child, or you have a brother or a sister? Because I wasn't able to ask these questions from our first day.
Oh, I have one younger brother. Um,
Okay. How old is your younger brother?
um,
Mhm.
he just started at the first year university about 19
Okay.
and 18 19. Yeah,
Hmm. Oh, so does he have also a plan to, you know, to become like you, to go abroad afterwards?
mm, I don't know. He didn't say.
What is he taking up?
Sport.
Okay.
About a sport.
All
Uh,
right.
I don't know his major for English. I just know is my
Mm-hmm.
after he finished
Mm-hmm.
his his course, maybe be a teacher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
sport teacher.
okay. He wants to become a sport teacher. All right,
Yeah.
good. Okay, so how was your study so far?
Hmm? Um, I'm not sure.
Hmm. Okay, so I hope that you were able to definitely think of those questions, right, that we have talked about. Okay, so you know what?
Teacher, teacher,
Yeah,
I want to ask one question.
sure.
You asked the last one question, and what does it mean? Because I'm not sure.
Which
You
one?
say the by far study abroad. The last one
I
you
cannot.
asked me.
I cannot remember.
Uh, 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 because I probably.
How was your study so far?
Yeah, how was the study so far? Yeah.
Yeah, like how's your study? What is the progress? Okay, of your study.
Oh, for me to plan. my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Is is that I need to say my study plan?
Yes.
Oh, oh, is that for study abroad study plan or for before I go study abroad?
before before you go abroad. Okay, so these are
Oh,
the, yeah, process. Okay. How many hours do you study every day?
mm, 8 hours at least.
Oh, 8 hours. My
Mm.
gosh. It feels like you're working as well, because for a normal employee, we are working for 8 hours, then an hour for lunch. So
Mm-hmm.
you're studying for straight 8 hours. I like your passion. That's really nice to hear. Do whatever I mean, do your best, because probably after you aim your goal, then probably that's the time that you can enjoy your life.
Yeah, I, maybe.
Right? Especially you will study abroad. So are you ready for the life, not very near to your parents?
I'm ready because I said last time I said that I'm the basketball player for 8 years, and that all 8 years I all
Mm,
live in the school,
mm, okay.
like students also like that. So I didn't live with my parents. So
Mhm.
for me it's it's okay
You
for
can still
study
do it.
alone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I all can do it by myself.
Okay. So, yep, are you ready now for our next sessions?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay. So, we're going to have 30 minutes for speaking number 1, another 30 minutes for 20 minutes, 25 minutes rather, for um how do I call that? 25 minutes for part number 2, and then session. Miss Michelle told me that she's actually looking for the files, so we might have that one by next Saturday, because there are so many listening files. So we need to focus first on the listening part. I mean, speaking
Uh-huh.
part. Okay, this day, but on Saturday it's more on listening. Okay,
So Thursday we have a class, right?
Thursday we have
No.
no, Saturday, right?
So it's Tuesday and Saturday.
Yeah, that's our schedule. Is that correct?
I check.
What
Michelle,
what
let
did you
me.
choose?
Um. Oh,
Because
she told me Monday and. Wait. No.
okay.
She told me the final one is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And but she didn't
Oh,
say the teacher who is it.
probably
So,
you're going to have a different teacher on Thursday. I'm not sure
uh-huh.
because
Okay.
what I have here is only Tuesday and Saturday, but let me clear on that. I think it's gonna be kind of difficult if you're going to have two teachers at the same time. Probably that
Mm-hmm.
teacher can handle listening if she wants to. I'll talk to Miss Michelle after this session because she just
Okay.
told me Tuesday and Saturday. Anyway, it's just Tuesday. Let's
Mm,
find out.
okay. And but the Saturday this week, because I have the wedding to go in Kaohsiung.
Ah, okay. Is it
So
holiday in Taiwan?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because I have so many students who have canceled their class until
Oh,
next week. So I was thinking probably it's holiday.
yeah, it's a holiday.
Oh, what are you going to do then?
Because my uncle had a wedding, so
Mm.
in Kaohsiung, so we whole family because I had promised my family I will go with them. So
Mm.
it's this promise is before the class
Okay.
begin. So I need to change the time
Mhm.
or if you have another time, yeah. Because
I have time on
mm,
Saturday because I don't have work.
how about evening?
Yeah, evening is
Um,
okay.
but I'm not sure what time I will go
Yeah,
home.
you can just inform me and Michelle, Miss Michelle, so that I can also still prepare. Because if you're not going to inform me quite early, like probably you just said that on that day, I might have some errands on that day, like
Oh,
going out. Because sometimes I feel so bored at home. So my daughter and I usually go out for dinner on weekend.
mhm. Yeah. So I check with my family what time will I got home and I'll tell you
Okay,
from
no
from
worries.
Skype.
No worries. Okay, so I hope you're ready now. Okay.
And if and
Mm,
if Saturday I got home
couldn't.
too late,
Mm.
if well we change the time to Sunday. Is that the day you
Sunday is okay. Yep.
Sunday? Okay, so okay that and I'll contact you.
All right, no worries.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So
So
let's do now part number 1. Okay.
okay,
Let me just give me one moment, okay?
okay.
And you can also I think you're aware that the class is recorded. Are you aware of that? Our class is recorded, so you
Oh yeah,
can
yeah, I
you
know, I
can
know.
check on YouTube this lesson, so you would be able to find out what are the things that you have done. I mean,
Mhm,
this is for you to check whether, because you can definitely assess yourself, because I'm also doing that. I'm
mhm.
assessing myself whether I did a great job on that particular class, or, because it's going to be obvious in the recording. So you can listen to our recording. You would be able to evaluate yourself whether you did
Oh.
the right thing or good answer. How would you be able to definitely develop the answers that I made? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
And what I need to search about
I'll,
on
I'll give
YouTube.
you I'll give you the link later. I have to upload after the class. Okay, just
Okay,
going
okay,
to
okay,
send it in Skype. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So we're going to talk about now evenings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for part number 1. So can you tell me what do you often do in the evening?
In the unit, can I ask unit is the university?
Yep.
Oh, I usually stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when but if or go to for go to class or some my classmates want wants me to eat eat the eat the dinner with them or because my university is a little bit far, so
Mm-hmm.
there's not many things nearby the school, so we don't have many activities. The most activities I go often is the cinema. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So do you do the same thing every weekend?
No, probably no. But we do. But we go. We eat the meal together every every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer to spend your evening with family or friends?
Mm, for now, I think it's for family. But
Mm-hmm.
if I'm a student, I prefer for my classmates, my friends.
Okay. And do you ever work or study in the evening?
No, because I think evening is need to be rest. Um, make because and at
Mm-hmm.
evening I would like to nothing to do and just lay on my bed and use my phone. Is that probably good? I don't like to do many things in the evening.
Okay. And what is a popular activity for young people in your country in the evening?
Many kinds. It depends on each one. Um, for my friend, with my friend, I said that we like to go to cinema or to see the movie. Maybe go bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and most of the time we go to the restaurant.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, you're an adult, since you graduated already from university. Do you do the same thing in the evening as you did when you were still a child?
No, totally different. Because when I was a child, my parents will tell
Mm-hmm.
me which time to need to go home. So I have a date. So I can't go out, stay at outside too late. So I need to get home early so I can have many activities at evening, not that the unit.
Okay, good. For family and friends, do you spend much time with your family?
Could you say it again?
Okay, for family and friends, do you
Mhm.
spend much time with your family?
Yes, for now, I spend my time with my family, because I have too much time, did not stay with them. So now I have many times, and I also prepare to study board. So I more significant with my family activities.
Okay, and who are you closest to you in your family?
I think it's my father
Mm-hmm.
because we stay together one all day. Um, because my father is retirement, so he stay at home, and my mom has a work, and
Mm-hmm.
my brother has had to go to schools, and so just me and he at home. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more contact and can have more yeah more contact. Yeah.
Okay, so who is your best friend?
Who's my best friend?
Yep.
Because I have many friends,
Mm-hmm.
and they all friendly, and they all friendly to me, and I friendly to them. So I have many good friends. So if I choose one, I'll choose the one. She's my junior high school
Mm-hmm.
classmate, and as I have said last time, her name is Rose.
Okay.
Her name is Rose. Yeah, she's my best friend, but now she's in China for work, so we don't have too much contact now.
All right. And do you prefer spending time with your family or friends as of this moment?
I prefer spend my time with my family,
Okay.
and yeah, and I would like to go out with them. Mm.
All right. The friends that you have right now is probably different from what you had when you were still a child? Are you still friends with people from your childhood?
No, definitely no. All lost the contact.
Okay. And is family important in your country?
Yes, I think so because our family they give us
Mm.
give us everything they need. They prepare our
Mhm.
lives and give us love
Mhm.
and many things, many knowledge, many many things to learn.
Okay, all right. Good. So, next one, let's talk about flowers. I'm going to give you my feedback later. I'm actually typing everything. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. Do you like flowers?
Flowers? Not not very like.
Mm.
I cannot explain this because um, you say yeah, want me say no, but I'm not, but not no,
Okay.
just so so, not very like.
If you
Um,
really did not like much about flowers, but do you have any
mhm.
favorite flower?
No,
Okay. So when was the last time you
uh-huh.
gave someone flowers?
I give someone flowers.
Yep.
Oh, the Mother's Day.
Mhm.
Because my mother like the I need to search the flower's name in English. Then
Okay. And do any flowers have a special meaning in your country?
mm, I think it's many, and but I didn't research before, so I didn't know it. Mm. I know,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't know it.
Why do you think women like flowers more than men?
I think it's the smell, more colorful,
Mhm.
or and it's beautiful,
Mhm.
or it make them be relaxed,
Mhm.
or the means of the flowers is just like their skills.
Mhm.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about one of the most favorite thing ever. Let's talk about food. I think everybody would like to talk about food, and that's what I have observed from the past. What's
Mm-hmm.
your favorite food, Dana?
Favorite fruit? Okay. I
Mhm.
like the Korean foods.
Okay.
Yeah, because in I eat spice. I like spicy, but
Mhm.
I can't eat too spicy. But I think their spicy food are all delicious. Like kimchi, that is all very.
Mhm.
I very like it. So and their food, oh no, their food, their food.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have you always liked the same food?
I think what food?
Mhm.
Sorry, you
Have you
say
have you always liked the same food?
thing food
Yep, same.
thing.
Yep.
What is thing food? Is
S-
that vegetable?
No, no. Yeah, same food. Like, okay, I'll just type it first. Okay, same food. Can you
Oh,
see that?
same food. Oh, same. Oh,
Yeah.
same. Oh,
Have you ever liked the same food? Or
uh,
you were trying different kinds of food as well. You like to explore.
oh. I like to try any kinds of food, but I only
Mhm.
would not try the food like like the sashimi because it's rare.
Okay.
It's raw. Yeah, I don't like the
Hmm.
the food is raw. I don't want to taste it.
Is there any food apart from that that you dislike or you don't like, and why?
Like the sashimi, and the and the internal organs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that I all don't like.
You don't like
But
internal organs. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but is famous in Taiwan. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, they eat more. They like it, but I don't like it. Because I think in my memories is I have one time in I taste it and I don't have the good feels. So
Mm-hmm.
in the in the child, so and when I was child, so I think that I don't like it is that reason.
Okay. And what is a common meal in your country?
In my country,
Yep.
mm,
Common dish, common meal.
common dish. Many.
Mm-hmm.
There are many common dish. mm, the meat rice.
Meat rice.
Yeah, the lu meat rice. It's
Okay.
very common in Taiwan and oh, very delicious.
Okay.
Uh, and I know it's very famous in foreign people as the stinky tofu, and
I
that
know that.
people all want to try it when they
Mhm.
come to Taiwan. Yeah, yeah, but I think the delicious food in Taiwan is the fumin rice. Yeah, that is everyone would like it.
Stinky tofu, I tried that one in Taiwan. The smell is kind of foul. It's not really good, but yeah, the smell, cause but I really wanted to try it. It's not new to me because, to be honest, we also have that one in the Philippines, and I don't know, I love tofu very much. My family, my friends don't like tofu, but I'm kind of weird because I like tofu. I used to eat tofu when I was doing my diet routine because tofu is very healthy, right?
Yeah, yeah, healthy.
And I was replacing that for meat. Whenever I cook something that I should put something like a meat, I'm always putting tofu instead of meat. So at the same time, it's cheaper and it's healthier. Yeah, so when I went to Taiwan, I tried that. It's okay, nothing really bad. But there are so many food that I tried in Taiwan that I don't really know the name, so I could not explain it to you. I think there is an octopus
Uh huh.
and it's in the street. Uh I think I Shilling Market, night market.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Shilling. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
know.
went there because I bought some stuff,
Uh
some
huh.
souvenirs, and then there is a store there. There are a lot of stores there, right, during night.
Yeah.
I ate
Yeah.
something. There is an octopus inside, a baby octopus.
Oh,
It tastes good, and I miss it.
and that's Japan's food.
Oh, Japanese
Yeah,
food.
Japanese food. Tokyo. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
But why
Yeah.
do they have it in Shilin Market? But anyway, it tastes good.
Because
I like
that
it.
also is famous in our
Mhm.
night market. It's very delicious, but
Mhm.
um, it's 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 cheap and delicious. So you can
Mm.
find it in every Taiwan's night market.
And do you have any favorite street food?
What food?
Do you have any favorite street food?
Street?
Yep.
How to spell it?
Street. Let me just
Street.
Street food.
Oh, street food.
It means that food that you would be able to find on the street. Something which is cheap. Like what I mentioned, the
Oh.
the octopus is a kind of street food.
Oh. You can find chicken chops.
Yeah.
Chicken chops. And that I said that the famous food, the few mixed rice
Okay.
also.
Um, I think I saw that one. Yeah. So there are so many interesting food as well. Milk tea is one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, milk tea also in street food.
I tried different kind of milk tea in Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Which
so
one do
cute.
which
Um,
stores do you like it?
I like cocoa milk tea.
Uh-huh.
You know it?
I know, Coco, I know.
Yeah, I like them cocoa milk tea. And there is a really fascinating restaurant that I tried to eat with. I forgot where I found that, but it's like a toilet theme. I'm not sure if you know that. The theme of that restaurant is a toilet. So you would like be able to eat in a toilet bowl,
Oh,
and
is
there's
that
poop.
in the Ximen or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah, all toilet sounds that I know, but it's expensive. So
Yeah.
Taiwan's people don't go there only for the tourists, only
Okay.
for the tour people. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
but
I
it's
like
interesting.
it's interesting because
Yeah,
I took a lot of pictures, and
yeah.
then most of my friends in the Philippines were asking me, "Hey, where is
Mm-hmm.
that? That's disgusting, but it's cute." At first, you will feel like, yeah, it's disgusting
Mm-hmm.
because everything is related about the toilet, about the
Yeah,
restroom.
yeah.
But yeah, as time went by, it's just nothing. Okay, Miss Michelle told me, Dana, that you'll be
Mm-hmm.
having another teacher by Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and her name is Miss Shirley. She's really nice teacher, so you would be able to talk to her on Thursday.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So, see, we were able to talk about a lot when it comes to food because it's something which is easy, right, to talk
Mm-hmm.
about. Let's just stop for a while. I'll give you some of my comments first, okay, before we
Okay.
proceed. Because I like your confidence right now because you sound very happy. I don't know if you have a lot of energy or you slept a lot, but your energy today is something which is livelier compared to what happened to last Saturday, probably because it was our first day, okay, of the class. So you might not just feel comfortable talking a lot. And I hope that you would be able to adapt that. Confidence is really the key of everything. When you're not confident when you're talking, everybody would feel that. Everybody
Mm.
would know that you're not confident at all. So sometimes, even you don't know the answer, um, confident will fake it. You know this quote, um, make it, no, no, sorry, fake it until you make it.
Fake it until you make it.
Fake it, it's being confident. Like, also as a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
when I was a bit younger, there were so many things that of course I did not know. So
Mm-hmm.
during the class, I shouldn't stand in front of the class looking that I did not know what I was talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I should be really confident that, hey, I know everything, I'm your teacher. But to be honest, I was not like that really that time. But nobody knows, okay, that
Yeah.
I was really not prepared at all because I was confident that time. Just like you, Dana, if you are so confident, but don't too much, okay, don't do it too much, okay, because it
Okay.
will be showed like you're an arrogant already. Confident in a way that you will smile even the person in front of you is not smiling. You will feel kind of happy to tell stories. It's very important, okay. All
Okay.
right. Second thing is that because you did not pause a lot, you did not stop a lot today when answering questions. It's just free flowing. You said whatever you want to say without thinking too much.
Mm.
Okay, which is really good. Again, the key for speaking is that practice. If you're
Practice.
yeah, if you practice a lot, if you are familiar about different questions that you know that you have already an idea about this, it's really easier for us to talk about, okay, or to share stories about it. I actually did not understand the last thing that you said about your father, because you said more content. I am more content with my father. Is that correct? I
No, no, no. I said I would like to say the contact.
ah
I can more
con-
contact with him. Yeah,
contact.
yeah.
Okay, it's much better if you're going to use the word communicate.
Oh yeah, communicate. Ah, yes, communicate.
Okay? Yeah. So I can easily communicate with my father. I am more comfortable talking to my father or communicate with my
Mm-hmm.
father. I'm also a daddy's girl. I am more comfortable talking to my dad because my mom used to work abroad for so many
Mm-hmm.
years.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be able to talk to her like every day as much what I was doing with my dad. So I was so close to my father. But right now that my mom is here, I talk to my mom a lot nowadays. Okay, so very good. We're going to have now another session. Let's just have two more questions so we could proceed to part number two. And later on, we're going to have part number three, okay?
Okay.
Which is the most difficult one? What is the most difficult part? Part number one, two, or three? Of course, part number one is the easiest.
Mm-hmm. Part number three is difficult
Yeah, because you need to elaborate so many
and
things.
compare.
Correct.
Mm.
So, thinking skills are very important. Okay,
Yes.
so let's start. Let's talk about happiness. Are you a happy person?
Happy. Yes, I am. And I always keep the optimistic keep me every day be optimistic. And so I think so I I can spread my good skills to my friend. Yes.
Okay, so what usually makes you happy?
I think as I will tell to myself that
Mhm.
I can do it. Why I don't do it? So that I think is I give the confidence by myself every day
All
and
right.
to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Does the weather affect does the weather ever affect how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Does the weather even affect how you feel?
The weather,
Does the weather affect your mood, how you feel?
no,
Hmm.
it will not change my mood.
Okay.
I just need to wear more clothes or just wear a t-shirt, just like that.
Okay. Okay, you have already shared the reasons why I mean the things that made you happy. What makes you feel unhappy or sad?
mm, I think when I suffer something bad,
Mhm.
something trouble,
Mhm.
or something some course I didn't do it well.
Uh-huh.
I think that will make me sad.
Okay. Do you think people in your country are generally happy people?
It depends because I don't know each other have. did have same mood with me.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see. Right, because every one of us is different, right? So,
Mm.
but generally, I think Filipino are really happy people.
Oh, really?
We love to smile. Even in terms of problem, we
Mm-hmm.
love to laugh about the problems. That's
Mm.
main of our one of the main personality that we have. And I think also the suicidal rate in the Philippines is not really higher compared to other countries, because no matter how big the problem is, we tend to laugh about it. Don't think that we're crazy, or I don't know, it's just some kind of we're like that. We want things become lighter. If we have problem, we don't dwell too much about the problem, because
Mm-hmm.
it's just it will just pass. Just like me, I had so many problems, but nobody knows that I have problem, but I'm not depressed because I know I can resolve that in times, in
Mm-hmm.
perfect time.
Yeah.
Okay, for the last question, let's talk about hobbies. Do you have a hobby?
Hobbies? Yes, I like. I think everyone all have like hobbies. And my hobby is play the basketball.
Because you're tall. Alright. What equipment do you need for your hobby?
I need a basketball shoes
Hmm.
and the t-shirts.
Do you think
And very
how
simple.
all right, you don't need to spend too much, right?
Yeah.
Do you think hobbies should be shared with other people?
Yeah, why not? Because if you share it and you can meet a new friend because they will have the same hobbies with you.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think yes, you can have more friends. You can meet more people. Mm. Because there are many people in the world.
Okay. Did you have a hobby as a child?
Um, I don't have, but until some people, because I'm tall, so some people advise me to
Hmm.
be a player and go to play the sport, and I have the hobbies.
Yep.
Mm.
What hobbies are very popular in your country?
And I think the baseball,
Hmm.
and the basketball.
Okay.
Hmm.
Why do you think people have hobbies?
Because I think they need something
Hmm.
to do,
Hmm.
or they like to do this kind of this kind of things can make them be happy, be relaxed. So they wanted to do every day or every moment or any or whole of life.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So I don't have much really comment about that, because there's really nothing wrong about what you have shared to me. The hobbies that you like, and about happiness. Okay. So with the grammar, there's actually also no error or grammatical problem, because if of course if you did, I'm just going to tell that to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have part number two. Let me just set my time,
Okay.
because I'm very strict about time. Um, Wait a sec. And then later, we're going to have a combination of part number one, part number two, and part number three.
Okay.
So it's more serious because basically that's what will happen, okay, on your exam.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me just check. Timer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready? My first question is, Okay. All right. So I would like you to describe. Do you have a pen and paper now?
Yeah, no, yes.
Okay. I would like you to describe a useful website. You should say useful website.
Uh-huh.
You should say what it is, how often you visit it. Do you have the site already so that you would be able to see here? Look for internet.
Okay. Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, because we don't have cards. We are far from each other. I could not provide
Mm-hmm.
cards for you. Okay. So I would
Okay.
like, yeah, describe a useful website. You should say what it is, how often you visit it, what kind of site it is, what kind of information it offers, and explain why you think it's very useful. I'm going to give you a 1 minute to prepare. So your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute is over.
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Okay, I'd like to talk about the usual website as the Instagram. And I think it's more preferred for young people. And and I'm young people, so I more like the Instagram, yeah. And I like it because I can contact with my friends, communicate for many people, or and I can meet the new friends on it, and I also can share my photos, share my or my recent development, and I can do many things on it. So and so I like it very much, and I would use it for every day, even every moment. And but
Mhm.
it's probably it is an app, but it also can use it on the laptop or a computer. But you just can see the photo, but you cannot post the photo. Yeah, so it's because now we all use the phone more than the computer, so and I often use it on my phone. And I think Facebook is more fam- it is famous. It is also famous, but I think it's more preferred for elder person. But it also the function on it on Facebook have the same on the Instagram. But I don't know why the elder person more prefer the Facebook and the young people more prefer the Instagram. I think maybe as the Facebook have don't have the more
Mhm.
privacy, so so let the young people don't want too many information
Mhm.
that their parents know. So they don't like to use the Facebook. And I think one reason is the elder person think the Instagram function is difficult to use. I don't know why. I think it's easy to use, but for them it's hard. Um, yeah, so I think these two websites are useful for people, for us, and and
Okay,
those reasons
great.
why I think
Good
that
job.
Instagram
Okay,
is a
so
useful
at the
website.
very beginning, you said I am a young people, so you're only one. So you should say I am a young person, a young lady. Yep, yep. Okay, so I like what you've said because you were able to
Oh,
compare
young
Instagram and
person.
Facebook.
Okay.
I am a user of both, and currently I am much more interested about
Mm.
Facebook. A lot of people are bashing you. You know the word bashing? Okay, I'll type it. It's very popular. Okay, moment.
No, how to spell it?
It's BASHING. My Skype is not typing anything. HING.
B
Yep.
A
Yeah,
S
saying a lot of things about whatever
B
you
A S
post, whatever you post on,
H
you know,
I N G.
Facebook. There are so
Bashing.
many people in Facebook like that. So yeah, like for example, I posted about my daughter. They're gonna tell me you have not to
Mm-hmm.
do that, blah 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 blah.
Oh
You
yeah.
shouldn't let your
Even you
child
never
eat
know it.
that kind of food, blah blah blah. And there are so many comments. So I'm fed up about books. So I decided not to use that really a lot. So yeah. Okay. That's it. Okay, so that's good. And you were able to tell me those are the reasons, right? Why I think Facebook
Mm-hmm.
and Instagram are the most useful website. Okay, for me, in my own opinion. You could add this expression. um, yeah. Um, you know the word my verdict or verdict? Yeah. Have you ever heard about that? Okay, because most of the times we ask questions about your own
Verdict.
opinion because verdict is opinion. Um,
Oh yeah, I know it.
for the IELTS, it's also advisable for someone to use some words which are not really
Mm-hmm.
ordinary. Okay, some words which are kind of difficult, right? Because if the interviewer hears that you're also using vocabulary
Mm-hmm.
words which are not common to everybody or not every day that we are using, it's also a plus. So I suggest, I know you can also think, you can also study some of the words that you might use every day whenever we ask you a question. And
Mm.
one of that word is the word verdict because we always say about our opinion. So you could say, well, my verdict about that question is that blah 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 blah, or those are my verdicts about the reasons why I think Facebook and Instagram, yeah, stuff like that. So probably you can add words which are not common. Try to think of the words that you may be able to use. But
Mm-hmm.
if you think that you wouldn't be able to use that word properly, then don't do it. Because you might use the word, but you are not really comfortable about that word. You don't know how to use it properly. So
Okay.
it's much better not to use it at all. That's always my advice to my students because sometimes they're using words and then when I ask, "Hey, you mentioned about this word, do you know the meaning of that?" Not really. And why did you use it?
Mm.
Okay? So you can only use if you're comfortable and confident about the word that you have used. Okay? Okay. So that's it. Let's have another session. Let's talk about respect.
Okay.
Yep. So describe someone you respect. You should say
Okay.
who the
Another
person
session.
is, how you know about this person, what this
Respect.
person does, what this person is like, and explain why you respect this person so much. I'm going to give you another 1 minute to prepare, so your 1 minute starts now. Okay, it's really fast, so let's start. Okay, your 1 minute is over. Okay, let's start.
Okay. I would like to talk a person, and she is my coach and also my junior high school teacher. And before I met her, and I'm very
Mhm.
confident. And after I meet her, I I, I have a I be confident to do everything. And but she's already passed away. That feels sad for me, and I still remind her every year. Yeah, and she she told me many verdicts. No, she told me many things, and she gave me many verdicts on not on the games on the court, or even in the practice or in the class. And so she gave me many. She let me be a good person. She gave she gave me the perfect skills, and that I also respect her. Is she always effort to do everything. So that I very respect her. Why can she always do that things very hard, work hard, and also can do it very well. And so I really like her skills, and I wanted to be like her. Even and I wanted to let her know I'm I'm trying to do well and be a best best person. Mm. And I
Okay.
think
So
this is
these
the
are the
reason.
reasons. Those are
Yeah,
the
those
reasons
are the
why
reason
I think
why I
my
think
coach
my
is
coach is
someone that I respect
that
the
I
most.
respect, but in my coach.
Okay, I will type it first. Okay. Um, those are the reasons I think it why I think
Can you say
that
again?
my
Okay.
coach is sorry. You find it? Okay, you'll get used to that. Don't worry, okay, because we still have a lot of time. All right. So I like what you've said. You were able to describe your coach.
Yeah, I
Okay,
find it.
the reasons why you think that she is very,
Mm-hmm.
lovely. She did a lot of things to
Okay.
you. All right. To develop your skills and stuff like that. Okay, now
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you a suggestion or suggestions on how are you going to introduce a certain topic, okay? But we're going to do that after 5 minutes. Let's just have a 5 minute break, okay? All right. After 5 minutes, I'll talk to you. Bye. See you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.